Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to talk about Fiverr, which is an awesome way in which you can earn money from home or working remotely as a freelancer. So basically Fiverr is a digital marketplace where people can sell products and services, but mostly services. Any skill you have, writing articles, programming, graphic design, creating logos, whatever it may be, you can sell your services on Fiverr and make money from it. So Fiverr is probably the biggest digital marketplace online that, like, in the world. Definitely one of the top three. There's others like Upwork and SEO Clerks, but like SEO Clerks, there's not as much traffic there, and like Upwork, it takes more to get in. Like, you have to apply, and it's more confusing. Fiverr like strikes a perfect balance between easiness, like accessibility for anybody to start using it and selling services on there or hiring people there, and also having tons of customers, so you can always make some money. Lots of people are making a full-time income on Fiverr, like actual big, serious, real money, right? So that's why I wanted to write about it, because I know it can help you guys. Anybody, whatever skill you may have, you can monetize, you can sell on Fiverr. Even if you don't have any skills. I mean, there's people, like, I saw even weird gigs, like you'll hand out flyers, or you put up like a poster somewhere, or like there's even people selling gigs like, I'll tell you what you used to be in a past life, or I'll tell you when you're gonna fall in love, or I'll send positive energy your way. Now, in my opinion, those gigs are total BS, total fake, take naive people's money from them, but they exist and they sell. Some of them like sell a lot, which is weird, but there you go. So anyway, Fiverr, here you go. Like, it's free to register. You don't have to spend any money to register. Once you create a free account, there's going to be a link in the description of this video, which you can click to go on Fiverr and make an account. It's best you go through the link so you shouldn't make any mistakes. You register. After you register, you're a new seller. So as a new seller, you can, I believe, make a maximum of 5 gigs or 7 gigs. Gigs are what are like offers, like jobs that you create on Fiverr. So you create an offer or a job. So let's say article writing. Say you want to write articles. So you go and you create a gig, and you say, I will write an article, 1,000 words, for $5, right? So now this is very generic, right? So a better way would be, if you can create on a new account 5 gigs, you make one and you say, I'll write a health article, 1,000 words, for $5, or 800 words, or 500 words, whatever it may be. And then you make another gig, and you say, I'll write an SEO, search engine optimization, SEO optimized article for you, 1,000 words, $5. Then you go another, I'll write, one insurance article, or automotive article, or whatever it may be, and so you make more gigs, which is, they're all about writing articles, but now you have more gigs out there, so it's more likely that people will find you and buy from you, or at least send you a message. Which brings us to another point. When you're selling, if anybody contacts you, it's best to reply as soon as you can, and be courteous, be polite. Like, if somebody asks a question, don't just respond with yes sir. Like, that's not an answer the question, right? And be courteous, be polite, be professional. Now, in the beginning, it's best that you price your gigs $5 each, because in the beginning, none of your offers have any ratings or reviews. So you really want to make some sales to get things going, right? And if you over promise and undercharge, so if you charge $5 for 2,000 words article, if you're willing to do more work for less money, it's more likely that people are going to hire you. And when those people hire you, if you do a good job and if they're happy, they're going to leave you 5-star ratings and good reviews. And once you get the good reviews, more people are like more likely to find you and hire you. And at this point, you can start raising your prices, right? Because you have some reviews now, you have some ratings, and people, you know, they see that you're legit, and so they're willing to pay more for your awesome services, right? Now, one thing that a lot of people do, and you can do if you want, is get fake reviews or buy reviews. This is not allowed by Fiverr, so be careful, but it does work. It does work. So, you know, say you have a friend and your friend has a Fiverr account, you know, have your friend buy your gig and leave you a 5-star rating and a good review, you know. So, and this brings me to fees. So if somebody buys your offer for $5, they pay, I believe it's $7 or $7.25 at the moment. So Fiverr takes those $2 or $2.25. And out of the 5, you get to keep 4, because Fiverr takes 20% from you, right, to everything you earn. So basically, you know, if your friend's buying the gig for you, you know, you give them $7.25, they buy the gig from you, you keep 4, you've basically paid $3.25 to get a review. But these reviews, they can really help. You know, you make a few gigs and you get a few reviews, you know, or at least 1 review for each, or you get 1 or 2 reviews for the gig that you really want to sell, like your main gig, and this can really get the ball rolling, right? So there you go. I told you about the fees. I told you it's free. Now, guys, Fiverr really has a lot of customers. Like, there's a lot of people on there trying to buy services. Right, and you can't beat brand name recognition, right? You can make your own website to sell your service, but it's like Amazon. You know Amazon, right? So where do you think you're gonna get more sales? If you list your product for sale on Amazon's website, or if you make your own, you know, John.com website, and now you try to sell a product? Nobody knows John.com, and even if somebody finds it, they don't trust it, you know. But Fiverr has customers, lots and lots of customers, lots and lots of hungry buyers that already know and trust and buy from the site, so you're more likely to make sales there. Now, and I'm not saying you should like go all out on Fiverr. Frankly, I don't use Fiverr as much anymore. I have an account, I have a few gigs, I make the occasional sale, but I'm mostly focused on selling on my own websites. But I can do this now after years and years of working at it, right? But Fiverr, it can be a side thing for you. You can go make an account, you can make 5 or 7 gigs or however many you're allowed, and then you don't have to do anything. You can, if you want to, like, you can just go register an account, make the gigs, and then hope that somebody finds you and contacts you and buys from you. You can do that, and you'll probably, perhaps, possibly make sales eventually, right? But the better way, if you want to give some more time to it, you can promote your gigs, you know, share them on Facebook, you know, on forums here and there, and try to get some customers to your gigs, right? That's one thing. And another way you can do it is there's a thing on Fiverr where people make requests for things that they need done. So, you know, somebody may write, you know, I need somebody to create a website for me, or to fix something on a website for me, and you're a programmer, right? And so now you can go, and if you see this job request, you can reply to it and say, you know, hey, I can do the job for you. You know, the customer is going to list the price that they're willing to pay and the time frame in which they need it done, and then you can go and like apply for it, right? And maybe they hire you, right? So this is a more active approach to doing things. Okay, so what happens? You made your sale, you delivered your work, you marked the order as completed. Now the customer's happy with the work, they accept the delivery, and they may leave a rating and a review, they may not, right? Now when this is all done, Fiverr doesn't release the money to you for 2 weeks. Right? So you sold something for $10. Oh, and by the way, $5, like I recommend you price all of your gigs $5 in the beginning. Like, this is the lowest you can, and then after you get some reviews and things, then you can start increasing your prices. But start with 5 so that it's more likely to make sales. So let's say you sold something, and for $10, now you get to keep 8. 2 weeks go by, now the $8 are released in your Fiverr account. Now you can use this money to buy things on Fiverr if you want, or you can withdraw it. And Fiverr offers 3 ways of withdrawing money. One is PayPal, so you can withdraw the money to your PayPal account. The other one is a bank transfer. Now I'm not entirely sure if this goes like to your bank, like your bank in your country where you have an account, or to your Pioneer account, or maybe it's one or the other and you get to choose. And the third option, so PayPal, bank transfer, and then the third option is the Fiverr card. So you can apply and get your Fiverr, I believe it's a MasterCard. And again, I'm not sure if it goes through Pioneer or if it's like their own card. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, you have these 3 options of withdrawing money, and this is pretty cool because, like, you know, you may be from a country where PayPal doesn't operate, so you can't have a PayPal account, but you can have a Pioneer account, and then you can, you know, withdraw the money to Pioneer. In the same way, you may be from a country where you can't get a Pioneer account, but you can get PayPal, so that now you can withdraw to your PayPal account. So this is good having options. You know, lots of these little sites, you know, you can only withdraw with one method, and then if you can't use that method for some reason, how are you going to get your money, right? I mean, there's always a way, but it just adds inconvenience to your life, right? So yeah, so basically there you go, guys. You know, and also I want to mention Fiverr. There's a lot of buyers there, like I said, but there's also lots of sellers selling pretty much anything you can imagine. So if you need anything done for yourself, you can easily find somebody on Fiverr to do it for you. Now, of course, you got to be careful because, like I mentioned about the fake reviews that you can, you know, get a friend or to do for you or buy one. Like, there's a lot of gigs on Fiverr where the reviews are fake. So you might go to find a gig that you want to buy, and then you see the reviews and they're awesome, but you don't really know. So my suggestion is, if you need something done, like if you need an article written for you, go and find 1, 2, 3, 5 gigs that offer the type of service that you need, and now contact each of those people. Send them a private message. You can do that and see how they reply, right? Tell them what you need, see how they reply, and at this point, you know, for the most part, you'll be able to tell if somebody is going to do a good job or not, you know? So do your due diligence. Don't just buy, because there's a lot of like gems on Fiverr where you can get something really awesome and pay $5 or $10 for it, but it's worth 10 times that. But there's also many horrible services where you might pay $5 or $10 and get, you know, crap, right? Just waste your money. Now, of course, Fiverr, they got your back, especially if you're a customer, right? If there's any dispute, like you buy something, like just recently I bought something for like 25 or 30 bucks. And the guy promised he can do it. And what he sent me after it was horrible. I couldn't use it. And after a day or 2, I realized that it was a Firefox extension that I needed. And what I realized is that this guy basically just found a free Firefox extension that promised to do what I needed, and he just downloaded it and sent it to me. He didn't even create anything. I mean, ridiculous, right? And it didn't. I wouldn't even mind if it worked, if it actually solved my problem, but it didn't. He didn't even test it. And when I contacted him about, you know, some issues I was having with it, he was like, "Oh well, you know, like I don't care, right? I delivered, so now it's over." And so I did a dispute. It's called a dispute. When somebody delivers an offer, a service you bought, and you're not happy, you can raise a dispute. And eventually, Fiverr gave me my money back because, you know, they saw what happened in our messages, exchange of messages, and they saw that I was wronged, and they gave me back my money. And also be careful. Now, I've done this before with a number of times, to where after I did some business with a customer, I'm talking as a seller, I eventually got that customer to buy from me off of Fiverr. Right? Now, Fiverr doesn't allow this. So if you do this and they catch you, they'll ban you. But they never caught me because I was always very, you know, very, very careful with it. And if you get a customer to buy from you off of Fiverr, this is beneficial for both of you, because the customer isn't gonna pay a fee to Fiverr whenever they buy an offer from you, and also you're not gonna lose 20% to Fiverr whenever the customer buys from you. So you both save money, right? It's a better way of doing it, but it's risky, right? It's very risky, because imagine you have a great account with a lot of reviews, you worked really hard to make it and grow it. And then you try to get a customer off of Fiverr, start buying from you off of Fiverr, and then Fiverr figures it out and they suspend you. And what did you do now? Like, you just shot yourself in the foot. It's not good. So I don't recommend it, but you know, if you have a customer, they're cool, and you have a way of contacting them away from Fiverr, you know, this may be something you can do with your really good and good customers that you know developed a relationship with and some trust. So basically, guys, there you go. This is a great website. You know, here on onmoneyline.com, I try to bring you ways that you can make money online, and Fiverr really is that. It really is. I remember when I first started out online, when I first made an account on Fiverr, and I started selling some automation scripts, and I made like $450 in the first month, like starting from nothing, and I was really surprised. Like, I really wasn't expecting it, right? But of course, always something bad happens, because I was selling some automation scripts, and these automation scripts were breaking the terms of service of third-party websites. And Fiverr doesn't allow you to sell something that breaks the terms of service of a third-party website. After about 45 days, I made like $500, $550. So what I said, I made about 450 in the first 30 days, right? But you know, after 40, 45 days, I made some more money, and Fiverr suspended me. They suspended my account, but they paid me all of my money. Right? They didn't steal or keep any of my money, right? So you know, that was good. And then after that, I wasn't. You're not, after, if they suspend you, you're not allowed to create a new account. But I did in a friend's name or something, and then I made another one in another family member's name and stuff like that. So, and I currently still have 2 Fiverr accounts that I use. But as I said, I only sell a few gigs and only on one of them. And these gigs are like Mickey Mouse gigs, you know, like ebooks and funny pictures and stuff like that. So there's really nothing there to be like an issue. So but it's really, I was really surprised with the first time around, and then after a while, like a year later, I started making some more gigs on Fiverr again. This time I was selling social media services like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, likes, followers, views, stuff like that. And I was really doing good. I mean, I was really doing good. I was making close to $1,000 a month each month, right? Just boom, boom, boom. And it was a lot of work, but you know, it was worth it. I was making really good money. You know, I really enjoyed it. And then Fiverr started banning services that sell social media, specifically likes and followers, what they call fake engagement or whatever. And so eventually they banned my services. And then I made them again. I made the same offers again, but instead of promising people like I'll deliver 1,000 likes to your Facebook page, it was more like I'll do Facebook marketing for you, right? So I tried, you know, hiding behind my words. And of course, this added more work for me, because now a customer doesn't exactly know what they're getting, because I can't tell them, because Fiverr's gonna, you know, suspend my gig. So my descriptions were vague and my titles were vague, and then people will contact me and ask me what I offer, and I would still try to be vague, but you know, get to them and explain to them what I'm selling. So I started making money again, and this lasted for a while, and it was going good. But you know, eventually Fiverr figured it out, which I was expecting, and they demoted me. I lost a level, I lost another level, and in the end they suspended my account. But they always paid me, right? They never kept the money. Even after they suspended me, whatever money I had in my account, you know, they sent it to me. So they're legit, they're cool. Fiverr is cool, there's no problem with it. They have their rules, of course, and you're gonna have to live with them, right? but it's nothing, it's nothing you know, it's nothing weird, it's nothing out of the ordinary, you know. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to make this little video, talk a little bit about Fiverr. You can use it as a seller to make money while working from home. You know, you're traveling, you're working, or you can use it as a buyer. You can find great offers for cheap prices. People do for you. You know, write an article, create a logo, fix your website, create a website, whatever it may be. It's really a website, you know, to keep in mind, whether you're trying to make money online or whether you're doing anything else online and you need people to hire, and you're looking to hire people to do stuff for you. Fiverr is a great place. It's a great website. Okay, guys, this video went longer than I was planning. This is going to be a link in the description of this video. You can come here on my website, check out this article here that I wrote about Fiverr if you want. There's also going to be a link to Fiverr itself. You can click, go on Fiverr, register, make an account, start selling, start buying, getting what you need done. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.